Hi, I'm Dave Ross. I'm a member of the LA Athletic Club, as I know you are. I also sit on the Board of Governors. I'm part of the book club, and I'm also the band leader of the Thursday Night Jazz Salon. As you probably know, the Thursday Night Jazz Salon is dark tonight. We've had to shut down along with many of the other amenities at the athletic club, and we're part of the effort that the club is making to put as much of the club's amenities online so that you can continue to enjoy them and remain involved in the LA Athletic Club. Let me tell you a little bit about tonight's video. Since we're not playing live, we're going to play the show from last Thursday, March 12th. It featured a remarkably wonderful singer from Chicago who flew in to do the gig. And as background for the Thursday Night Jazz Salon, there's no rehearsal. In fact, in this case, the singer met everybody on the bandstand for the first time when she came up to sing. And that particular group of musicians is a band. I'm trying to think of everybody. They had never played before, so that was their first time playing together, and it was the first time for them to play with the singer, and the first time for the singer to hear any of those musicians. And so the singer simply picks the song she wants to sing, gives us the keys, and we all jump in together. Everything's completely live without any rehearsal at all. I'll be introducing the singer and all the band members in the video, so you'll find out all about them. They're an impressive group. And I hope you enjoy the video, and if you haven't been to a Thursday Night Jazz Salon, I hope this whets your appetite so that once we start playing again, you'll make time to come and join us on a Thursday night between 7 and 9:30 down in Invention. In the meantime, enjoy the video, stay safe, and thanks so much for being a member of the Athletic Club and staying involved with all the wonderful things that we do. Bye-bye. Welcome to the Thursday Night Jazz Salon, the Los Angeles Athletic Club. Each Thursday night from 7 to 9:30 Pacific Time, world-class jazz artists perform the greatest popular music ever written, the Great American Songbook. The Thursday Night Jazz Salon streams live from the elegant intimacy of the Invention Supper Club on the third floor of the venerable Los Angeles Athletic Club, founded in 1880. Hip cocktails, elegant cuisine, and an enthusiastic audience of the beautiful people make the Jazz Salon the most important destination in Los Angeles for great American songbook jazz. The Jazz Salon All-Stars have performed with jazz giants, including Ellington, Basie, Ella, Sarah, and Sinatra, as well as legendary performers including Ray Charles, B.B. King, Marvin Gaye, and Stevie Wonder. Tonight the Jazz Salon features Nolan Shahid on trumpet,
Doug Webb on sax, David Arnay on piano, Judd Pillett on drums, Dave Ross on bass, and all the way from Chicago and St. Louis, the wonderful singer, Denise Times. Thanks so much. You know, it's you know how when you're a kid and you think how much fun it would be to be a disc jockey, and you could sit there and play all your favorite songs and just imagine everybody out there listening and enjoying them as much as you do. And that's kind of what it's like for me. I'd never really played Jordu before, but I'd heard it on an album by the great Clifford Brown called Steady and Brown. And if you like this kind of music, it's kind of a seminal album. It's just everything on it is golden. And so we put together this chart of it to try to keep us connected to each other. And anyway, it was just a lot of fun to play, and I appreciate everybody being so enthusiastic. I've got some great musicians to introduce here, and let me see where that is. You'd think so by now. So we've got an interesting sax player tonight. Those of you who listen to the Jazz Salon often have probably fallen in love with Ricky Woodard's beautiful playing. Ricky's been out of town for a couple of weeks. He'll be back next Thursday. And when Ricky can't make it, the first call is our sax player tonight. He's got really impressive credentials. First of all, and this is the only example that I can think of where a live action musician has inspired a cartoon character. Lisa Simpson says that it's Doug Webb who inspired her to learn to play the saxophone. And did you give her first lesson?
No, I wore her dress.
You wore her dress, yeah, that's enough to inspire anybody. See, that's jazz talk. He doesn't. That's a metaphor. Just forget what he said.
I was actually
Yeah, you played it for.
it's actually a cartoon. It does not exist.
Oh, I see. Okay. So when Lisa Simpson is playing saxophone on The Simpsons, occasionally it's Doug Webb's, the sound of Doug Webb's sax. Now I understand. That helps a lot. Yeah, he gets applause just for Lisa Simpson, go girl. First woman president, could be. Here are just a few of the famous jazz artists with whom he's played. I asked him if he'd ever played at Catalina's. It took him several minutes to count the times, and I think he'd played there 32 times or something like that. The very first time he played at Catalina's with Horace Silver, Freddie Hubbard. He's played with Stanley Clarke, Quincy Jones, Billy Childs, lots of pop stars like Rod Stewart, Carly Simon, Kenny Rogers, Bonnie Raitt, and on the movies Mystic River and $1 Million Baby, his sax solos are featured. It's thrilling in the Jazz Salon to have artists of this.
Great record by David Arnay.
Please give a warm welcome to a wise acre on the sax, Mr. Doug Webb. Now, beside Doug playing trumpet, you played flugelhorn last week, and I didn't even say anything about it. And there's a story behind this trumpet. So we were playing here about 3 months ago, and there's a trumpet player from Chicago asked to sit in, and he brought his own trumpet, and our trumpet player really liked the sound of his instrument, and before the night was over, a cash transaction had transpired, and that trumpet is now in the band. I asked our singer tonight, who comes to LA, has been coming to LA every year for almost a couple of decades, and is beloved by the great fans of the Jazz at the A-Frame series. So she knows a lot of musicians here, and I asked her if she knew our trumpet player. The name didn't ring a bell, so it's fun for me to be the kind of, the person who's introducing her to one of my favorite people and one of the greatest trumpet players on the planet. He, I think what's probably most astounding is his pedigree as a jazz musician on those terms in themselves are just remarkable. But let me start by saying that he lives out here in Pasadena in a house that he built. It's on the same block in which he was born nearly 70 years ago. That in Los Angeles is remarkable because we're such a transitory city. He's been running since he was a kid. He loves to run. And to give you a sense of his achievements, he broke his most recent world record about a month ago. Track and Field magazine is kind of the Bible for runners, and once a year they designate a male athlete of the year for all the track and field events. So one person for all the track and field events, one male and one female for the whole world. Yeah, and calling him the fastest middle distance runner in the world over the age of, it was 50 then, now we'll say 60 maybe, or I don't know, fudge it, okay. Calling him the fastest middle distance runner in the world over the age of 50, Track and Field designated our trumpet player the male master athlete of the year for the entire world. Now, even more astounding is that he has won that award before and won it more times than any other living person competing in track and field. That's right. So it's remarkable. Let's get to his music credentials. So in his 20s, he was playing with the great Duke Ellington Orchestra. When he was 28, he tried out for the Count Basie band. Count Basie was still the leader, so it was the swingingest band in the history of jazz, and he won first chair trumpet. His first gig was at Carnegie Hall, where as a young, still kind of a young green kid, he had forgotten to pack his dress shoes. So he played the Carnegie at Concert Hall in full tuxedo uniform with tennis shoes on. And when he had to give his solo and go to the front of the stage, he borrowed the shoes of the trumpet player next to him, the second chair trumpet player, and made it work. He would have stayed with Basie, but he got a call from a big, rich pop musician, and that money was hard for a 28, 29, 30-year-old by that time to pass up, and he went on the road with Marvin Gaye. He became Marvin Gaye's musical director, so if you love Marvin Gaye's music, you've already been touched by our trumpet player's hand. And he went on to tour with Stevie Wonder, Natalie Cole, Diana Ross, Phil Collins. The Preservation Hall Jazz Band just adores him and tries to get him every time they can. I really can't say enough about what a remarkable person he is. Please help him feel welcome. He loves having you all here. The great trumpet player, Mr. Nolan Shahid. And on piano tonight, we've got just a virtuoso piano player with a kind of an angular, wonderful style. Benny Maupin was the sax player in the Miles Davis, one of the late Miles Davis bands, and Benny selected our piano player to be his piano player, and they've been playing together for 15 years or so, most recently at a Jazz Bakery concert. He does that in addition to teaching jazz at USC and Pasadena City College. Please give a warm welcome, Mr. David Arnay on the piano. About a month or two ago, somebody came to the Jazz Salon to listen to the music, followed up with an email saying that he played drums. We didn't have a drummer because we couldn't afford one. And he was a rich TV guy, writer, director. Yeah. And said if we would take him, he'd be willing to sit in with us. And he hasn't left. That was a couple of months ago, and everybody in the band has been so thrilled to finally have a drummer. And he's a wonderful drummer, and we love having him. And just to let you know that in his TV life, he was involved with Coach, Mad About You, Just Shoot Me. Please give a warm welcome on drums, Mr. Judd Pillett. Judd is here not only with his girlfriend Felicia, but he's got three sisters who've come hundreds and thousands of miles, and 2 nieces. So that's why everybody's so enthusiastic about Judd. So I'm Dave Ross, and again, yeah. And I started playing late in life, and so for me, it's just such a thrill to be on the bandstand, play these songs, and play with these great artists. I'm a particular fan of singers, and I don't deserve to be as snotty as I am about it, but I can't help myself. There are a lot of singers out there, and there are a lot of singers with beautiful voices, know the lyrics, and have, appealing styles. But it's just not enough for me. And every once in a while, I'll hear a singer who really touches me, and then I'm thrilled to have a chance to play music with them. In this case, this woman came recommended to me, again by the Jazz at the A-Frame series, where they had a monthly concert with artists from all over the country, and for 17 years. And she appeared there every year and was voted by the hundreds and hundreds of fans of the Jazz at the A-Frame as their all-time favorite artist. And I was just told that I'd be an idiot if I didn't try to get her to come to Los Angeles. So let me tell you a little bit about her background. She has sung at Jazz at Lincoln Center with Wynton Marsalis, trumpet great Clark Terry, James Moody, Houston Person, Jimmy Antuti Heath, Bobby McFerrin, Bucky Pizzarelli. She has sung for the Queen of Thailand, Queen Elizabeth II, President George W. Bush, and when Aretha Franklin was preparing for her 70th birthday, this is the singer that Aretha asked to come and sing at her birthday. We're thrilled to have her. Please give her a riotous round of applause. The one and only Denise Times.
Oh, yes, good. Thank you, David. And I'm so glad to be back in Los Angeles and glad to be here tonight with so many wonderful, wonderful musicians. Thank you all so much. And thank you all for being here and for my girlfriends being here and everything and my family. So thank you all. We want to continue to enjoy your meal and continue to enjoy the beverage of your choice. And we're going to start the set off very sweet like this, okay? So your food goes down better. My romance doesn't have to have a moon in the sky. My romance doesn't need a blue lagoon. Standing by, no more of May, no twinkling stars, no guitars, 'cause my romance doesn't have to have castle rising in Spain, nor a dance to a constantly surprising refrain. Wide awake, I know that I can make my most fantastic dreams come true. My romance, I love that sound, doesn't need a thing but you. Sing it, baby. My romance doesn't have to have a castle rising in Spain. Oh, nor a dance to a constantly surprising refrain. Wide awake, I know that I can make my most fantastic dreams come true. My romance doesn't need a thing. My romance doesn't need a thing. My romance doesn't need a thing now. Swibby-doo-boo-ba-doo-boo. You. Thank you. Okay, you ready?
I just found out about love. And I like it.
And I like it. And I like it. See, Doug, you're the only one that knows that. You ready? D. I just found out about love and I like it. Yes, I like it. I like what love is doing to me. I hold you close in my arms and I like it. wonderful future I see. It's a one time only, it's a lifetime thrill. Somehow I know that it's real. I can tell by the way that I feel, yeah. Right now I'm living it up and I like it. Yes, I like it. Hey, you, give me a clue. What's love doing to you? What it looks like you could be liking it too. I just found out about love and I like it, like it, like it, I like it, yeah. I like what love is doing to me. I hold you close in my arms and I like it, child, I like it. Oh, what a wonderful future I see. It's a one time only, it's a lifetime thrill. Somehow I know that it's real. I can tell by the way that I feel, yeah, yeah. Right now I'm living it up and I like it. Yes, I like it. Hey, you, give me a clue. What's love doing to you? Well, it looks like you should be liking it too. Found out about love and I like it. Yes, I like it. I like what love is doing to me. I hold you close in my arms and I like it. Yeah, 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 I like it. Oh, what a wonderful future I see. It's a one time only, it's a lifetime thrill. Somehow I know that it's real. I can tell by the way that I feel, yeah. Right now I'm living it up and I like it. Yes, I like it. Hey, you, give me a clue. What's love doing to you? Well, it looks like you could be liking it too. Oh, it looks like you could be liking it too. Well, it looks like you could be liking it too. Yeah, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, me and you and me.
So, do you want the piano in those first four bars?
Don't worry about the introduction, unless you all want to do it, yeah. Well. Here we go. Whoa, sometimes I'm happy. Oh, sometimes I'm blue. My disposition, well, depends on you. I never mind the rain from the sky, as long as I've got sun in your eyes. Sometimes I love you, and then I hate you. When I hate you, it's because I love you. It's a girl thing. That's how I am. So what can I do? Oh, Mr. Drummer, roll me in as long I got you. Yeah. Sometimes I'm happy. Oh, sometimes I'm blue. My disposition, well, all depends on you. I never mind the rain from the sky, as long as I've got, yeah, baby, the sun in your eyes. Hey, sometimes I love you, baby, then I hate you, baby. Oh, but when I hate you, oh, it's because I love you. That's how I am. So what can I do? As long as I got pretty baby, I got you. Hey, you. I never mind the rain from the sky, as long as I've got, yeah, sun in your eyes. Wow, 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 wow. Sometimes I love you and then I hate you, baby. When I hate you, baby, it's because I love you, baby. Yeah. That's how I am. So what can I do? As long as I've got pretty baby, as long as I've got you, as long as I've got you, I got my woman, as long as I got you, baby, as long as I got you, baby, as long as I've got you. Yeah. Thank you. Meow. Yes. Oh, I love this song. Ballad. Hope you remember my words. I can only give you love that lasts forever, and I promise to be near when you call, and a love whose burning light will warm those winter nights. That's all. That's all. I can only give you country walks in the springtime, and a hand to hold when leaves begin to fall, and a love whose burning light will warm those winter nights. That's all. That's all. There are those, I am sure, who have told you they would give you the world for a toy. All I have are these arms to enfold you, and a love that time can destroy. If you're wondering what I'm asking in return, dear, you'll be glad to know that my demands are small. Say it's me that you adore, for now and evermore. That's all. That's all. There are those, I'm sure, who have told you. Sorry about that. They would give you the world for a toy. All I have are these arms to enfold you, and a love that time can destroy. If you're wondering what I'm asking in return, dear, you'll be glad to know that my demands are small. Say it's me that you adore, for now and evermore. That's all. That's all. Say it's me you adore, for now and evermore. That's all. That's Thank you. No, that's not next. That's not even on the set. Is it do nothing? We've done 9 times. There's no greater love. Oh, we skipped stuff. Okay, that's okay. Used to be so nice. C minor. I know what happened. C minor. B. You be so nice to come home to. You be so nice by the fire while the leaves on high sang a lullaby. You be all that I could desire under stars filled by the winter, under an August moon burning bright. You be so nice, you be paradise. Come home to and love. Shabba-ba-da-day-o. You be so nice to come home to, baby. You be so nice by the fire while the leaves are high sang a lullaby. You be all that I could desire under stars chilled by the winter, under an August moon burning bright. You be so nice, paradise. Come home to and love. while the leaves on high sang a lullaby. You be all that I could desire. Under stars chilled by the winter, under an August moon burning bright. You be so nice, you be like paradise to come home to, baby. I'll come home to. Yeah, you be so nice, like paradise. Come home to, baby, to come home to, come home to, and love Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I guess, yeah, my ship, maybe. Or, is this the last one? I mean, for the set, I mean. How long is this? So we go. Yeah, this cold air.
What key?
F. What? Ooh, this is just a little samba built upon a single note. Other notes are bound to follow, but the root is still that note. Now the next one is a consequence of the one we just been through. For I am an unavoidable consequence of you. There's so many people like to talk and talk and talk and just say nothing, nothing. I guess up all the notes I know, and in the end I come to nothing, or really nothing. Come back to that one note, as I must come back to you. I'm gonna pour into that one note all the love I feel for you. There are those who want the whole show, re mi fa sol la ti do. They'll find themselves with no show. Better play the note you know.
Ooh, this is just a little samba built upon a single note. Other notes are bound to follow, but the root is still that note. Now the next one is a consequence of the one we just been through. For I know I am the unavoidable consequence of you. That's the many people like to talk and just say nothing, nothing. I have used up all the notes I know, and in the end I come to nothing, or really nothing. Come back to that one note, as I must come back to you. I'm gonna pour into that one note all the love I feel for you. There are those who want the whole show, rave, oceloted dough, find themselves with no show. Better play the note you know. They'll find themselves with no show. Better play the note you know. They'll find themselves with no show. Better play the note you know.
So here's a, thanks for that. That was Sandu, another Clifford Brown song. And this is a really beautiful song written about 5 years later called Stolen Moments. Thank you so much. And back, back up on the bandstand, please, a warm welcome for Denise Times.
What is it called?
Yeah, I really want to know.
So this is an E.
I doubt it.
Really? Is it?
That's what you have on the.
I did.
Give her some notes and see if
No, good.
I know it looks like it's
Let me hear it.
C.
What is this thing called love? This funny thing called love. Just who can solve its mystery? Why should it make a fool of me? Saw you there one wonderful day. Took my heart, then you threw it away. That's why I asked the Lord in heaven above, what is this thing called love? Yeah. Oh, what is this thing called love? This funny, funny, funny thing called love. Just who can solve its mystery? Why should it make a fool of me? I saw you there one wonderful day. You took my heart, then you threw it away. That's why I asked the Lord in heaven above, what is this thing called love? Oh. this thing called love. This funny, funny thing called love. Just who can solve its mystery? And why should it make a fool of me? I saw you there one wonderful day. Oh, you took my heart, then you threw it away. That's why I asked the Lord in heaven above, what is this thing, this crazy thing? What is this thing, this crazy, crazy thing? What is this thing called love? Yeah. What is it? Oh, really? Okay. Okay, that's fine. D minor. What is the original key is? Yesterday's. Cool. Sure. One, two, E. Oh, Yesterdays, days I knew as happy, sweet, sequestered days, olden days, golden days, days of mad romance and love. Then gay youth was mine, forsooth was mine, joyous, free, and burning life, forsooth was mine, sad and mine. Yesterdays, yesterdays, days I knew as happy, sweet, sequestered days, olden days, golden days, days of mad romance and love. Then gay youth was mine, forsooth was mine, joyous, free, and burning life was Yesterdays, yesterdays, days I knew as happy, sweet, sequestered days, olden days, golden days, days of mad romance and love. Then gay youth was mine, forsooth was mine, joyous, free, and flaming life pursued the was mine. Sad mind, glad am I, for today I'm dreaming of yesterdays. Yesterdays, yesterdays, yesterdays. Yesterdays, yesterdays. Big intro. Another bride, another groom, oh, another sunny honeymoon, another reason, another season, oh, for making whoopee. Shoes, a lot of rice. The groom is nervous. Charlie answers twice. Oh, it's so thrilling how that boy is willing just for the whoopee. Picture a little love nest down where the roses gleam. Picture that same sweet love nest. Oh, see what a year can bring. Washing dishes, all them baby clothes. He's so ambitious. Oh, he even sews. He's sewing. It's so thrilling how that boy is willing, and it's just for the whoopee. Means necessary. picture a little love nest down where the roses gleam, and picture that same sweet love nest. Oh, see what a year can bring. That boy is washing dishes, all those baby clothes. He's so ambitious. Oh, he even sews. It's so thrilling how that boy is willing just for the whooping. Hey, it's thrilling, it's killing, just for the whooping. Ooh, ladies, the power of the whooping. Lord, Lord, I'm gonna leave it alone. The power. There is no greater love than what I feel for you. No greater love, no heart so true. There is no greater thrill than what you bring to me. Oh, no sweeter song, what you sing to me. Sugar gone, you're the sweetest thing I've ever known, yeah. To think you're mine all alone. There is no greater love, all the world is true. So no greater love, what I feel for a swimmer do you ding dang go go go. There is no greater love than what I feel for you. No greater love, heart so true. There is no greater thrill than what you bring to me. Ooh, no sweeter song, what you sing to me. Yours the sweetest thing I've ever known, yeah. To think you're mine all alone. There is no greater There is no greater love than what I feel for you. No greater love, no heart so true. There is no greater thrill than what you bring to me. Ooh, no sweeter song, what you sing to me. Shabba-ba-bum, you're the sweetest thing I ever known. To think you're mine all alone. There is no greater love. Oh, world is true, yeah. Oh, no greater love. No greater song. I said no greater love, no greater love. There is no greater love, no greater love. What I feel for you, no greater love. Thank you. And I mean that. By minute.
The witching hour is here. Do you have one more song in you?
Oh, I do.
Okay, let's give us one more because we're getting close to the end of our
Oh,
time.
cool. We're getting close. I want to do Yep. So I certainly want to take this time to thank all these wonderful, wonderful, wonderful musicians for being here tonight. And thank you, David, for having me and this wonderful, wonderful facility called the Los Angeles Athletic Club and all its wonderful members. And thank all your wonderful friends and family for coming out and my friends for coming out tonight, Yvette and the gang. Thank you all so much, these wonderful waiters and waitresses. You know, we are experiencing some strange things right now. And in my opinion, it should bring us all closer together. Because at the end of the day, I tell you, I know, well, it can't bring us closer together, but you know what I'm saying. You know, Doug had to, somebody had to say something. But, you know, right, you know what I'm saying. But it has to bring us close together. Because we're here for one another. And, you know, love is the answer. I don't care how bad it gets. Love is the answer. So pretty soon, you know, the message will click. So I leave you with this song that I love singing. And when I was pregnant with my children, I was on tour, and I had to sing this song
during this one-woman show that I was doing, and I couldn't hardly get through the song because I was missing my children so much, and all that whole thing. So it was. I see trees of green, red roses too. I've watched them bloom for me and for you. I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue, clouds of white, bright blessed days, dark sacred nights, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. All the colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, also on the faces of people passing by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry. I've watched them grow. They'll learn much more than we'll ever know. I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yes, I think to myself, one more time, what a wonderful world. Yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful
Denise Times, everyone. Denise Times.